Being made fun of for being overweight or obese may hit people harder than acts of racism or even sexism. That's according to a new study that's raising a few eyebrows. KCTV5's Amy Anderson breaks it all down in tonight's special assignment.
There is no question our society says thin is in. From movies to magazines, everywhere we look, we're bombarded with what perfection is supposed to look like. Tonight, a body backlash. A new study suggests that way of thinking and acting is doing some serious damage to people who are overweight.
Ain't nothing skimpy down in San Antonio, Chad.
For some people,
Victoria definitely a secret.
Oh, man.
They can't wear no Victoria's Secret down there. It's a secret. Some of big old women.
making those who are overweight a punchline is acceptable.
That's a gold mine for Weight Watchers.
After what some would consider a hate-fueled rant on national TV this month, the call went out for Charles Barkley to apologize. Barkley is not alone. Just peruse the internet for a few minutes and you'll see thousands of jokes and memes, all directed at people who are overweight. A new study suggests those comments and looks and jokes could actually be more detrimental to a person's psyche than if they were a victim of racism or sexism. The study from the Florida State University College of Medicine says it could be because weight is seen by many as something that's easily controlled, whereas race and sex are not.
And I think that because it's seen as a choice and it's, potentially says something about their personality, that people feel more comfortable doing it.
Haley Bland-Walsh owns City Gym in Waldo and has seen her fair share of victims of so-called fat shaming.
I think that their society associates laziness with someone who's overweight. They think it's a choice. And I know from a science perspective, a physiological perspective, it's so much more than that. Unfortunately, I think people, they look for the weak link, and they think if there's a personality trait that they can pick on, then they kind of go after that.
The study followed 6,000 people and said those who felt picked on or treated unfairly because of their weight showed poor subjective health, greater disease burden, lower life satisfaction, and greater loneliness than their counterparts who were targeted based on their race or sex. Not a surprise to therapists we talked to.
Well, there's nothing more stressful to the human mind than being shunned.
Mark McGonigal is a social worker in Waldo. He says being excluded or feeling excluded is one of the worst feelings a person can endure.
Our whole brain is designed to try to get us to be included in the community, and we feel very unsafe and incredibly stressed out when we're excluded.
And being excluded appears to be something those who are overweight continue to battle. Another study released this week out of Arizona State University says overweight young people have fewer friends because their skinnier peers are rejecting them. And considering the country as a whole is struggling with its weight, it's happening more and more frequently.
The people I work with who struggle with their body image and maybe they are overweight will tell me that, I'm treated like a second-class citizen, and I know it's because of my weight. And, it is wrong.
We asked, and no one was able to answer the question of why it seems so many people think it's okay to pick on or make jokes about those who are overweight. Haley, the trainer in our piece, suggests we all need to start with a little empathy. Amy Anderson, KCTV5 News.